An unexpected visitor is approaching your door, and this arrival is said to be a miraculous occurrence that has the potential to transform your life. I urge you not to disregard this moment or dismiss it lightly, for it carries divine significance. If this message encouraged you, please subscribe to Divine Blessings Daily, like this video, and share it with someone who needs God's hope today. There is a subtle yet profound presence in the atmosphere, audible only to the spirit. It is not the rumble of thunder or the rustle of wind. Rather, it is the sound of destiny approaching, footsteps drawing near, not to a mere physical door, but to the sacred entryway of your life. The identity of this visitor may elude you, as you likely do not know when they will arrive. However, as Archangel Michael, I have been sent by the Most High to warn you with both urgency and gentleness that this unexpected guest is being guided by divine hands directly to you, bringing with them the potential to redefine your future. This is not a trivial moment to overlook. It is a divinely orchestrated encounter that aligns with the silent yearnings of your heart, and God is now responding, albeit in an unexpected manner. Before we delve deeper, I encourage you to subscribe or follow this message, for we are merely at the beginning of what I am permitted to reveal. The words from heaven are not dispensed casually, but today is a moment of profound significance. If you turn away now, you risk allowing the one destined to assist in your miracle to pass by without acknowledgement. Therefore, I implore you to stay connected to the revelations that the divine is unveiling. You are on the cusp of a blessing, and I am here to ensure you do not miss it. In the past 24 hours, you may have sensed a subtle restlessness, a feeling akin to anticipation. This is not mere anxiety nor coincidence. It is your spirit recognizing the arrival of something divine. You were not meant to remain ensnared in the same patterns forever. This visit signifies a break from life's tempests, a new opening amid barriers, and a soft whisper amidst the clamor. However, I caution you that this miracle may initially appear ordinary. It could manifest as a conversation, a surprise knock, or an unexpected invitation, tempting you to dismiss it as inconsequential. Please do not do so. God often conceals miracles within mundane moments, and this instance is no different. The approaching individual carries the promise of divine transformation. This message is being conveyed to you at this crucial time, as God desires your active faith and readiness. The adversary seeks to distract you, instilling doubt and heaviness in your heart. Do not allow these feelings to sway you. Heaven frequently operates in quietude before significant shifts. There is a stillness that precedes profound changes. I have been sent to prepare you for this pivotal moment, as the timing is delicate. Should you disregard this message or approach it with skepticism, your miracle may arrive and leave without recognition. Yet, if you remain with this message, maintain your faith, and sustain an expectant heart, God will realign the cosmos just for you. In this encounter lies a richness far beyond material wealth, a breakthrough that transcends monetary value. Some of you seek financial relief, while others yearn for love or clarity. Some await healing, purpose, or reconciliation. This visitor holds the keys to these answers. That is why the angels are vigilant. This moment feels distinctive because it is indeed extraordinary. You have asked for signs and pleaded with God for clearer communication. But often the most significant miracles arrive in the most unassuming forms. This realization can be perilous, for we often anticipate the spectacular, yet the miracle may present itself in familiar guise, arriving like a stranger at your door. I implore you, do not open your door carelessly. Instead, open your spirit wholeheartedly. You will recognize the divinely sent, won by the peace that envelopes the space. Time will seem to stand still, and tears may well up in your eyes as they speak. They are unknowingly bearing heaven's directive for you. Their arrival a testament to your petitions reaching the divine courts. Be aware that distractions may arise prior to their arrival, tests meant to unsettle you. Do not succumb to arguments or feelings of heaviness. Heaven often operates in silence, building up to a dramatic unfoldment. I am here to ensure you understand the gravity of this moment. Prepare your heart, cleanse it of bitterness, extend forgiveness where needed, and ready yourself to embrace what is coming. If you treat this revelation casually, the moment may elapse marked as refused by the recipient in heaven's ledger. I do not desire this outcome for you, nor does heaven. This is why I have been sent. I urge you to remain with this message for the upcoming portions I will share. Subscribe now to remain attuned to the divine voice, for there are additional miracles on their way to you. 3 more significant moments await discovery, but only if you choose to stay receptive. To experience the fullness of what is to come, you must open your heart completely. There exists a sense of urgency, a movement that heralds glory being directed solely to you. My dear child, there are 2 powerful forces currently observing your life. One is the shadow of darkness, which wishes to keep you distracted long enough to miss the blessings approaching. The other is the divine presence of heaven, poised with open scrolls and sealed envelopes, ready to release a blessing that cannot be taken back once bestowed. I share this with you now because your name has been written in the records of the sacred. This is not a coincidence or an accident, but a decree. This unexpected visitation is the means through which your blessing shall arrive. God could have chosen another way for this to unfold, yet he selected a messenger whom you do not anticipate. Often, the most profound blessings come from the doors we are least prepared to open. My dear child, there is beauty in surprise, yet there is an even greater holiness in divine timing. This is more than just a visit. It is a supernatural appointment formed in silence, shielded by prayer, and activated when your faith aligns with your obedience. I can see your concerns. What if I do not recognize them? What if I overlook the signs? Worry not, for as long as your spirit remains open and your heart remains soft, you will not miss this moment. The one who arrives will not bring confusion, but rather peace and clarity, carrying something meant uniquely for you. My beloved child, heaven recognizes your weariness. You have shown faithfulness even in your fatigue, given generously when resources were scarce, and prayed fervently when you felt unheard. Their presence is not a matter of chance. It is the culmination of divine orchestration spanning several weeks. For some, this moment was destined even before your birth. This visitor may not arrive in extraordinary splendor, no blinding light, no loud thunder, no abundance of riches, but they bring something far more profound, a transformative message, a crucial decision, a precious gift, or a vital connection that has the potential to reshape your life. The adversary has made 3 attempts to impede their arrival, but divine authority has triumphed over these obstacles. They are drawing near, and it is imperative that you prepare yourself. Beloved, you may have sensed an unusual restlessness over the past 24 hours, a feeling of anticipation without clarity. This sensation is not mere anxiety or coincidence. It is your spirit attuning itself to a divine visitation. You were never intended to be trapped in this cycle indefinitely. God is dispatching this visit as a reprieve from the storm, a breach in the barriers, a gentle whisper amid the clamor. However, be aware, the encounter may seem utterly ordinary. It could manifest as a simple conversation, an unexpected knock at the door, or an impromptu invitation, tempting you to dismiss it as trivial. Please resist that urge. Miracles often masquerade in the guise of the mundane, and this is no exception. Beloved, the individual approaching you carries within them the essence of profound change. This message reaches you just prior to their arrival, because God requires your faith and alertness. The adversary seeks to divert your attention when this moment comes. He aims to numb your heart and block your hearing. But if you accept this revelation and open your spirit with a heartfelt affirmation, yes, Lord, I welcome the visitor you are sending, significant shifts will begin to occur before midnight. I perceive angels convening even now, meticulously aligning this individual's steps. The process is already unfolding, and you have been chosen to partake in it. Beloved, you may find yourself asking, "Who is coming, Michael?" Though I cannot disclose their identity at this moment, not because heaven is concealing it, but because heaven desires you to recognize them not by their outward appearance, but by the resonance in your spirit upon their arrival. You will sense their presence through the calming energy that envelopes the room, the sensation of time stretching, and the tears that may well up in your eyes as they speak. This person is carrying a divine mandate on your behalf, often without their full awareness. God desires for you to not miss this opportunity, which is why I whisper to you now, and why you continue to read these words. Heaven is positioning your heart to welcome what your mind may struggle to understand. the miracle is imminent and it will manifest through a person. Do not permit fear to deceive your spirit. Do not let past hurts compel you to shut the door before they knock. I understand the difficulty of trust, and I empathize with your past disappointments. However, this is not a repetition of previous cycles or another deceitful ploy. This is heaven's restoration, taking the form of a guest. If you keep your heart open and allow faith to overtake fear, you will witness what unfolds when God sends someone not just to you, but specifically for you. Dear one, my cherished child, there is much more I need to convey to you. I urge you to promise that you will remain engaged. In the forthcoming pages of this revelation, I will guide you on what actions to take in the next 72 hours, how to spiritually prepare both your home and heart for what is to come, and the specific phrases to listen for when this individual speaks. One of their utterances will serve as a divine affirmation of everything you have been anticipating. For this reason, it is crucial that you maintain your connection. Once again, I implore you, subscribe or remain attentive. Do not distance yourself, nor should you go silent. Allow the divine to complete what has been initiated. My dear child, I must now reveal insights that few truly grasp. The divine frequently disguises the sacred within simplicity. The person entering your life may seem ordinary, modest, or even reserved. However, it is vital to comprehend that they carry a profound mission. Their words may not appear prophetic, nor may their attire suggest nobility, but the environment they create will shift, and that will be your indication. Heaven has attuned your spirit to perceive what often eludes your sight. Therefore, do not rely solely on logic. Employ discernment. Invoke your spirit to remain alert, for therein lies true clarity. My beloved child, when the Almighty dispatches someone to alter your narrative, the adversary will invariably attempt to instill doubt. He will mutter deceitful thoughts such as, "You're merely imagining this," or "This is insignificant." He will try to sow embarrassment in your belief in miracles. Yet, I assure you with the full authority of the divine that this is not trivial. It is monumental. The incoming visitor embodies a moment meticulously chosen from the annals of your destiny, enveloped in divine order and infused with the prayers of those who came before you, accompanied by celestial guardianship. You have waited sufficiently. Now the time for manifestation has arrived. Beloved child, in the impending 72 hours, many of you may begin to sense unusual shifts in your environment. You may find individuals reaching out unexpectedly or encounter alterations, delays, or sudden changes in plans. Remain attuned to these occurrences. Nothing is coincidental now. The Almighty is reconfiguring the physical realm to make way for the spiritual delivery that is underway. Should plans disintegrate, rejoice rather than lament. This serves as a sign that heaven is substituting the human-made with the divinely ordained. This is the process by which the divine prepares the ground for your miracle. My treasured child, a significant action is required before the visitor arrives. It is simple yet impactful. You must spiritually prepare your surroundings. Walk through your home and vocalize peace. Clear the spiritual atmosphere with your spoken words. Utter, God, ready me for what you are sending. May no distractions intrude, and may no delays prevail. Grant me the discernment to recognize your presence, even in human form. This minor act of alignment opens spiritual gateways that facilitate the arrival of miracles effortlessly. You are not merely awaiting, you are hosting, and that is a transformative distinction. My precious child, a certain phrase will soon be directed toward you, perhaps in passing or as part of an apparently casual exchange. It may seem trivial, even disconnected. Their arrival will serve as a confirmation that your prayers have reached the heavenly courts. Beloved, be aware that the adversary might attempt to sow distractions in advance of this meeting. You may encounter disputes or a sense of heaviness, or perhaps doubt may creep in. Do not allow these to deter you. Heaven often operates quietly before a significant breakthrough. Stillness precedes movement, and silence accompanies the call. Some seek healing, clarity, a new direction, purpose, or reconciliation, and the responses to these petitions are embodied in this unanticipated visitor. This is why the angels remain vigilant, and it is the reason this message bears a distinct quality. You have long sought signs from above, yearning for more pronounced communication from God. Yet, the most profound miracles often come in the humblest of forms. This reality makes the situation precarious. You have trained yourself to expect dramatic signs, yet this time your miracle may arrive humbly, knocking at your door like a stranger. I implore you, do not open the door without discernment. Rather, open your spirit fully. You will recognize them when they are sent by God, and once you do, respond without delay. Heaven observes your reaction closely. Beloved, if you remain engaged with this message and begin to prepare your heart, clearing out bitterness, offering forgiveness where necessary, and positioning yourself accordingly, you will not miss this opportunity. Should you regard this communication as merely another message, however, the timing may slip away, and the miracle may be returned to heaven, marked as refused by the intended recipient. At last, your acts of obedience resonate louder than your doubts, which is why this moment has been so intricately orchestrated. This unexpected meeting is not a mere coincidence. It is confirmation, a response to every silent tear shed, every prayer whispered in quiet moments, and every instance when you nearly surrendered. What is being delivered to you now is not arbitrary. It has been nurtured in the unseen realms, where miracles form before they become visible. My beloved child, pay close attention. You will sense a shift the day they come. Time will feel altered, the atmosphere will change, and your heart may race, not out of fear, but from a deep and divine recognition. That is how you will discern their significance. The individual you do not foresee will not need to articulate everything explicitly. Their presence will convey what words cannot. They may speak of mundane matters, yet beneath their words, heaven will be communicating. Their eyes will reflect a deeper purpose, and their arrival will unlock a new season of change. Should you receive them, you will embrace the breakthrough that God has hidden within their coming. My child, understand this clearly. You have sought a new chapter. You have yearned for a shift in direction. Heaven is responding, not with thunderous noise, but through gentle footsteps, not with grand signs in the sky, but through a person sent as a vessel. This is how heaven operates when blessings are deeply personal. Do not wait until it is too late to appreciate the sacredness of this moment. Do not underestimate the subtlety of this delivery. Some of the most powerful transformations begin with the quietest of stirrings. This miracle is nearly upon you. My dear child, the one who arrives may be a stranger or someone you have distanced yourself from, an opportunity for reconnection or a new introduction. Regardless of their identity, know that they are sent from heaven. If your spirit remains receptive, you will recognize the hand of God at work through their presence. Do not expect perfection. Do not demand the right words. What truly matters is what they carry. They may not be the solution themselves, but they are the key to it. When you encounter them, hesitate not. Respond in faith and embrace what they bring. Something eternal is contingent upon your response. My beloved child, a miracle is pursuing you, clothed in human form, yet the spirit behind it is divine. I, Michael, have witnessed this moment inscribed in the heavenly scrolls. I have stood alongside the angels designated to protect this encounter. I have observed the efforts made to delay, destroy, or distract you from it. Yet God declared, "You are ready, and that moment is fast approaching." You must regard this hour as sacred and heed this message as a call to awaken, for what follows hinges on your awareness. My child, take a moment to reflect. If this person had appeared yesterday, would you have noticed them? Would you have recognized their divine purpose? Or would you have been too preoccupied, too guarded, or too numb? This message is significant because it prepares you to see. Yet, when you hear it, your spirit will rejoice as if someone has whispered directly to your soul. This phrase is your divine confirmation. You will recognize it when it occurs. Time may seem to stretch, and you might even feel chills. Do not dismiss it. That phrase holds the spiritual key to unlocking your next chapter. Remember it. Write it down. It serves as your beacon in the spiritual realm. My beloved child, you have sought many blessings, yet this is heaven's response. It is neither a simple affirmation nor a denial, but an individual, a human solution to a spiritual appeal. This is often how the Almighty acts when a blessing is too great for you to handle alone. He sends a person to assist in carrying, affirming, or unlocking it. Therefore, It is imperative that you remain spiritually vigilant during this encounter. You must be fully present because when this miracle arrives, it will be transient. It will come like a wave and swiftly move on if not embraced promptly. My dear child, do not wait for the perfect moment to prepare. The moment is now. Position your heart accordingly. Let go of grudges and create space for the unforeseen. To some, this person may appear as help, to others as love, and to yet others as a trial. Regardless, heaven will observe your reaction. Your obedience will serve as the catalyst. If you wholly open your heart, what follows will transcend visitation. It will spark transformation, impacting not just you, but all around you. My cherished child, the most perilous course of action now would be to disregard the subtle nudges you receive. Every detail in the upcoming days may carry significance. A recurring word, a song playing in the background, a door swinging open easily, or a frustrating delay. All may be part of the divine choreography orchestrated for your benefit. The visitor may arrive disguised as an inconvenience, yet nestled within the mundane lies the miracle you were destined to receive. God often conceals strength in modest forms to assess your heart's readiness. If you succeed in this trial, you shall pass through a door that can never be shut again. My beloved child, do not allow past disappointments to obstruct your path. You have endured for too long, and the delays have left their mark on your aspirations. I perceive this. I sense the weariness within your spirit. However, please do not relinquish your hope.